We can help. We want to help. We want to be the leaders in helping on these types of issues. So you reach out to them. Again, you can send an email to Valerie Yingling. Her email address is, how many of you heard of, what is it, Yingling beer? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what I thought. I think they have it in the hotel here. That's right. It's pretty simple. V Yingling. So VYINGLING at NFB.org. And you can send her an email. If you can't remember that, send it to President Riccobono, and he'll make sure he gets to the right place, because that's easy to remember, Office of the President at NFB.org. So you can get this information to us, and the National Federation of the Blind will work hard to change and make these access to information and access to the websites better for all of us. And that is something we can do. How many of you were able to attend the 2016 Washington seminar? In the snow. How many of you attended 2015 Washington seminar? More people because of the snow. The Washington seminar has been scheduled. It is for 2017. Our great gathering in will be January the 30th on Monday night, and then the March on the Hill will take place the next day on January 31st through February 2nd. And we will be there, and there will be well over 500 canes and dogs tapping and walking through the halls of Congress and meeting with their congresspeople. Who can tell me what the Time Act stands for?
Stands for not being paid enough money.
Minimum wages.
All right, good. Meaningful employment, exactly. That's one of the issues we'll continue to be working on. There will be a new Congress, but the Time Act is something we are going to continue to work on. It basically means that we are working on equal rights for the blind, equal pay for the blind, and for the disabled. Aim high. What is aim high, B. Gaspa?
Accessible instructional material in higher education.
Excellent. When I talked about that accessible toolkit earlier, Aim High is a legislative bill where we're trying to get past that allows colleges to, again, have standards for accessibility across the country. So they're not all just doing it themselves the way they think they know how to do it. When they need some standards and they need guidelines. And we know that legislation can do that for them. We're not trying to force our way on them, but we are trying to partner with them more. And we need them to listen to us. And sometimes you can do that through legislation, and that's the best way. What is space available?
That's for the military and the disabled veterans.
Exactly, yes. Space available is something we are working on heavily, and basically it's allowing veterans, many veterans have the right to ride military transport planes if there is space available on them. They can ride that free if the military transport is going. So let's say a military transport plane is going from New Jersey to Hawaii. Well, a veteran can normally get on that plane and ride it. Well, many disabled people are not able to do that. They're not allowed for whatever reason. Even though they were honorably discharged or whatever, for some reason, they have not allowed disabled people to ride these planes, especially disabled people disabled veterans that were disabled before the year 1996. So we need to change that. We need to make space available happen for any veteran that has a disability, no matter when they served. And that's what the National Federation of the Blind is working on.